In this TherapyMate video, we're going to learn to navigate around the dashboard. You'll learn how to find your patients, how to schedule your appointments, and how to leave yourself reminders. When you log in, this is the page you'll see, and it'll be open to today's date. So first, in the blue headline, you want to click on and look at your patients. First, let's look at Client 1. So Client 1 will have all of the information, the address, phone number, date of birth, email address, and the primary diagnosis code they were given at the time of intake. Let's look at another client, Jane Smith. Now Jane, if you look at her setup, she is 9 years old. So if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll find a list of contacts, and this will be her parents, in this case Donna Smith, and you'll see her email and mobile phone number. You could also use this area if you wanted to, for an adult, to put in an emergency contact, if that's something you'd like to do. So let's go back to the dashboard, and if you look over here, you see actions, and you see plus patient. Now that's different than this. Hit plus patient. This is how to add a patient, but you really shouldn't need to do that. It should be set up when you get your clients. So let's go back to the dashboard, and we're going to schedule an appointment. Let's say for Jane Smith. So this person, test staff, doesn't work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's schedule Jane on Wednesday the 10th. There's two ways you can do that. You can click on the line, or you can click on the appointment. So let's schedule her by clicking on the line. First, you'll find the code modifier. We don't want to select that because we're scheduling at 4 o'clock. The UH modifier is used only for appointments at 5 p.m. or after, or the weekends. The patient is Jane Smith, and the type of service is an individual therapy session. Here's the date, here's the time, and here's save. Now let's say you wanted to leave yourself a reminder to do the progress note. Now I like that option because it tells you what notes you haven't completed, and it gives you a check mark to make it disappear once it is completed. So the way to do that, to give yourself a reminder for all of your clients, is to go up to your name and click on Settings. And here, under Patients, you will find Reminders. And as you can see, it's already set up 25 hours prior to your visit. A text and email will be sent. And then for your dashboard, you can set up any of these reminders for yourself, such as take the copay, create a treatment plan. But in this case, we're just going to click create a standard progress, SOAP progress, or process note, and save. Let's go back to the dashboard. Another way you can navigate around is by just clicking this calendar over here, and I think that was scheduled on July 10th, so we will just click there, And there it is. Now it doesn't have the reminder because we scheduled it prior. So let's try it again and see if the reminder comes up. This time we will schedule by using the appointment here. And again, no code modifier. The client is Jane Smith. 90837 for the individual session. We'll schedule at 9 o'clock. No, let's say 11 o'clock in the morning. One time. And save. In this time, when we scheduled the appointment, this reminder comes up to do your progress note. Once you've completed your progress note, which we'll cover in a different video, you can simply check that and the reminder will go away. That way, at the end of the week, you can look at your schedule and see if you have any outstanding progress notes that need to get done. Let's say you wanted to leave yourself a personal message for that day. So if you go to Actions and you go to Reminder, and let's say you're going to click Steve Young, and you want to remind yourself to have him sign an ROI. So we'll say have client sign release of information for PO and save. So let's say Steve, we're going to schedule Steve up here today, and Steve comes in. We get him to sign the release of information, and again, once that's done, click and it will disappear. So that task is done for the day. Let's see. I think that's all we have for this video. That's how to find your patients, set up an appointment, and to give yourself reminders. Thanks for watching.